Hello my friends, Ahsoka the Geek here, and for today's review we have a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, the Batman Who Laughs with Sky Tyrant Wings. It's a mouthful. So this is based on a issue of Hawkman 18. I never read the comic, but apparently the Batman Who Laughs rips off Hawkman's wings. I don't know if that actually happens in the comic book, but that's the imagery we have on the card, and it was definitely on a cover of a comic book. I mean, I think he did. I assume he did. He seems like a pretty nasty fellow, so I wouldn't put it past him. So yeah, that's what this figure is based on. So obviously this is a reuse of the Batman Who Laughs, the original one. And I think it's a quite nice, a very nice reuse of the existing mold. There he is. There's the original Batman Who Laughs. This is kind of like a Super Pursuit version of the Batman Who Laughs. That's a Knight Rider reference for those old guys watching this. So I can barely say it's a reuse, because if you look at them side by side, you know, like their face sculpts are really different. The one on the right, the Tyrant one, has a different mouth altogether, different paint application. The top half looks about the same, but yeah, there's a lot of differences. Like the whole costume over on the right, he, obviously has a new layer with a, the sharded kind of trench coat looking outfit. I don't know if it's a trench coat or just a long coat. So it's definitely different. I mean, obviously they use the same base body, but overall I think it's different enough. And I always appreciate McFarlane because he always keeps it comic book accurate. This has actually appeared in the comic in some form, and I appreciate that he always, even if he does something like this where it's sort of a reuse, it's at least comic book accurate. So I think that's cool. So what do I think about the figure? I like the figure a lot. I like the wings especially, and I really hope we get these wings on a Hawkman figure. It's cool we have him on the Sky Tyrant, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the Batman Who Laughs. I think he was a cool character in the beginning, but he's a little played out, in my opinion, as all comic book characters end up getting eventually. But as far as the figure goes, it's a beautifully designed figure, beautifully sculpted. I love the wings, and you can really make the wings expand quite a bit, as you can see here, and then it would topple over, so I'm not going to let go of it, but yeah, see, that's what happens. So they did a great job on the wings, and I love the outfit. The attention to detail, just everything McFarlane Toys does. I think they do with quality. There's a lot of detailing and love into every figure they do, so I really like that. I also like his hand gesture. That's sort of like that clawing gesture. I think it looks really cool. Kind of. I don't know, it's like the way that looks. It looks really cool. As far as articulation goes, you got the legs, knees, toe, wrist, shoulder. Shoulder's a little bit limited because of the garments, but that's okay. You have an ab crunch in there that's sort of hidden. Actually, maybe not. I don't think so, actually. On the Robins, there is a hidden ab crunch, but I don't think there is on this one, because I can't really get him to bend that far. But no, I think there is. I can kind of feel it in there. Maybe I'm just not strong enough, which wouldn't be surprising. Anyways, so standard McFarlane articulation. But for me, what does it with McFarlane, all his figures, are the beautiful sculpts and the detail. So I'm very happy with this figure. I'm glad I purchased him. I purchased him off GameStop. So he was pretty easy to get on GameStop, and I got it a few weeks ago. And I think now he's available on Amazon and some other online sites. But yeah, I think he's a really awesome figure. And you do need him to complete Merciless. So you probably will have to get him. But there's nothing wrong with that, because it's an awesome figure. Love the wings, love the design. And there you go. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it was a quick one, but not too much to talk about, since this is sort of not a repeat. But we've seen this figure in his normal form with the Batman Who Laughs. So, oh, and he fell over. All right, on that note, we're going to wrap up the review. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.